You're listening.
Alright, welcome back to another episode of The Reasoning. So, episode 30. So, before I introduce our guest this week, we'll have some housekeeping. First order of business, kind of on a somber note, but more of like a hopeful note. We wanted to use our platform to draw attention to the relief efforts in the Bahamas.
We're just going to drop some links below where you can press,
yes,
you know what I mean, and you can donate. And
so Food for the Poor, Sandals Foundation,
and
if you guys out there know anyone else, you can also comment it and we'll highlight it and whatever. Other things, big up big co-host, for the new segment. Thank you for all this. You know, tell people that thanks for all the support.
I appreciate it. I'm very
For the new segment, Drinking with Xavier.
Yes. Drinks with Xavier. Get it right.
See?
I'm very appreciative and I really love all the support. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much.
So, keep commenting, liking, subscribing. We'll try and give you guys more of that. So, look out for more of that in the future. Lastly, now our content is also available on Spotify. So now we're there everywhere. You have no excuse to don't listen to it. You have no excuse. You may talk to. So you can, if you can't watch the video, you can listen to us on Soundcloud, Apple Podcast, anyway. So, without further ado, I will introduce a very special guest. This is an interview I've been looking forward to. The man himself, Yannick Reed.
Yo, bless up, big up The Reason, you don't know what out here is, I mean, yes, for real, long time I forward, out here.
I guess other people don't know him as the therapist soul, and people, you can even go into that name because I think we get some intel, and I think somebody told me that the soul was for Sons of Liberty, a group you were in.
Yo, the research was done.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
Yeah. So you can tell us about, was that way you got your start in like, that was like a media collective or was it more like a music thing?
You know, so it was a music thing that I formed with my brother. It's a group of about like 8 of us. We had like 5 performing acts and everybody else was auxiliary. So that was a good place to get my start because that was a place where I was allowed to freely explore my creativity, you know, graphic design, doing video. We did everything like in-house and things. So a lot of the stuff that I did there gave me a good like launching platform to do the stuff that I do with Protege now.
I figure a lot of people don't know you for your photography.
Yeah.
But you do so much more because you also, like you said, you do video, you do graphic design.
Yeah.
And you also do videography.
Yeah.
So
Wait, hold on. Before you think that group is what really nurtured your creativity, because I saw where you say you get it mainly from your mother and your father because they were kind of two.
your father's a photographer.
Yeah, my dad's a photographer and my mom is an interior decorator and they're both self-employed entrepreneurs. Yeah, so
you feel like that give you a year drive today?
I think so. Like, you know, like how some people that kind of grow up and like them parents go to work in the morning and come back. We never really grow up like that and it never really did seem different until we kind of start interact with other people and we start to realize, say, yo, my household kind of different because my parents would have been home during the day, you get me? Like them would have a more flexible schedule. Yeah, my dad is a photographer, so he do road and thing, but he could have been home early morning, he could have been gone late night. And my mom doing interior decorating, she craft most of her things from home and then she was going to install it. So spend a lot of time with her at home too.
So them being creative, you feel that gave you like an advantage going into freelancing because you have a lot of parents that when them child say, yo, I want to be a graphic designer or a photographer.
Yeah, them kind of look down.
Yeah, there was no friction when I said I wanted to like go art school or you know, or I wanted to be an artist because truly the first thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to be a vet. And then when Mrs. say I have to go like you have to go Trinidad and they have to like 2 years and then 4 and I said no, you know what I want to get out of school
as quickly as
ASAP.
Cause I'm ready to get the ASAP after this
Yeah. So I said, you know what? But like the art thing, yeah, it's just so wild because I was just passionate about art too.
Yeah.
So I say, you know what? I start realizing that art can be a career.
Yeah.
So when I say, yo, I want the art instead, you know, guys, because I really not feeling the extended school thing. My parents were just like, yo, go for it. Like, no bad vibes or anything. So I realized I'm definitely not a minority with vibes like that.
And you feel like that did show you like the fact that they had to go out and hustle them own thing. That give you like a hustler spirit too, like a hustler energy to go out and hunt it on your own. Rather than depend like go a man workplace and work for them and get a salary.
Yeah, you know, like officially I've never even really had like a real job. Ever. Like I have summer jobs, but I really classify that as like a real job. So, you know, me they have a couple years when I get for experience a summer job. And like me they just say, yo, to wake up early in the morning thing and just and like more time. Yeah, like we used to intern at some agencies which was fun. But like enough time because I intern them not getting a real work.
Yeah,
you get me? So enough time would I just sit down for just hours or do nothing and I say, yo, this is a waste of time. You see me? So I say, you know what? It's not even like my mind say, I'm gonna do my own thing. It's just I was just doing my own thing, and at every I guess major crossroads or hurdle in life, the just the natural option that I had was to do my own thing. Cause even when I was like say when I was at Edna and me I briefly graduate, in my mind I was just like, alright, yo, I'm gonna just work at an agency. I never really know. Like at that time, like freelancing or understanding freelancing at the time never really seemed like something that could have gone on a level.
So
like
who was like a
say.
mentor for pushing in that direction?
Oh, into like free. Well, yo, truth be told, Protege kind of hired me before I even officially finished school. Like I never even went to my college graduation because it conflicted with tour. It was like, yo, I want to carry on tour with me. But I got missed graduation, so it's up for you to really listen. You get me? And
as a young youth, that's no choices.
I say, yo, right now, go.
Right now.
So
how you met that link?
Yeah, how you met that link with Protege?
Alright, so I guess if you ask about maybe like a mentor, you know, it's like more like a brethren. He's my age, but we still classify my mentor in certain ways. My brethren, Matty McCarthy, he's currently a muralist. Is him did work in some of the stuff with Paint Jamaica down on Fleet Street. And he was a year ahead of me, you get me? And he was kind of doing like an early version of the work for Protege that I don't know. But he wasn't really passionate about like, you know, photography and video. You know, much interested in it as a medium, but he was more interested in doing like illustration and muralism. So when he had his not final year show, he had a gallery exhibition and he was close with Protege and Protege forward and like Protege link him and say, what going on Matthew? Now some things for your editor and he just answer the phone and like the man just say, Proto, can't do this no more. And I tell you, hire my virgin, see him right here, so him can do it, him love them something, man. Like me really did passionate about them thing, and him can probably do way more what you want than me. And Proto just say, yo, want to work? Yeah, just say, I don't know. Like in a third year when I graduated, someone I said, alright, cool,
perfect time.
ready. You see me?
Big up that friend that recognized that.
Yeah, of course, of course. Not many friends could have say, yo, them would have
give up that. Yeah.
Many, yeah. I give thanks to him every time. You see me? Big up Matthew, wherever I'm there.
I figure that does change the whole trajectory of your life because
because I guess
before you're looking to just work at the agency, I know you have traveled the world and all of them things. So
it's true.
like how you feel like them things that impact? Yeah, I'm gonna start with your art first of all.
I want also.
Yeah.
You feel like you're alive?
If me feel like I like
Yeah, you feel like you live in the real world right now?
I feel like I heard this question 3 years ago.
Let's not go into that. You feel like you're living in the real world right now?
yeah.
Can you did just there Edna and then now you're
so real.
Yeah. You tour all over Ethiopia, like everywhere Protege go take pictures and you see
I know what you mean.
thousands of people like
It's kind of like an artist.
To me, you live the photographer dream. Like right now, I feel like a whole heap of photographer.
it's not even a photographer's dream, you know, it's like
a person's dream.
because this art far things in Jamaica don't really get, or talents in Jamaica don't get the exposure that we really need.
Specifically
You see me?
creatives.
Creative. You see me? Because me surely and Bailey don't feel like he's a real person right now. So, and
Biggest fan
everything
base.
there, right? So me I say, out of Jamaica, out of Edna Manley, I tour the world right now. I see thousands of people are screaming Protege every night, and you there right there so first and I take picture and a video and all of that. And probably even get couple and him like a group. You see me?
Yeah.
Like how you process that, like what's your thought process when you wake up and go outside and you're there at Ethiopia and you see thousands of people outside, like how you meant that?
Boy, that's a really good question, Silk. Alright, you see, because like at least when touring with Protege, it's really fast paced, you know? Like it's not even like when I say, alright, 3 days in France and then 3 days here. So it's like boom, next day, boom, next day, boom, next day. So sometimes you're not even really
You get to process.
yeah, you're not even really in on yourself. But sometimes you have that moment there where things kind of slow down and like I say, like me just stand up and say, bumbo cloth and step on the ground and say, yo, Jamaica they on the other side of the globe.
Yeah, no, that.
What? Yeah, so sometimes, you know, I always try to sober myself up and say, yo, give thanks. Cause it's easy, like, yo, you have a thing named hedonic adaptation where anything where you do for a long time, you kind of start to look on it normally. So like how I said, Leon Bailey, him like probably feel well normal to him because this is just what him do. You get me? So anybody can fall into that, but a lot of time I try to step back and like really like take it in and say, yo, car, you know, I can't do this forever. Like one day I'm gonna be old and can't manage them thing, and I'm gonna be looking back on them the years as the best in my life, so I'm gonna try for.
But in the best profession for capture it, the picture everywhere.
Yeah, true,
And
definitely.
I like you go somewhere and like it's just a memory. And
No, for real, come here, I forget high school right now. I was like, gone. Yeah.
I have a question. Who takes pictures for you?
That's a very good question. But most times I'll ask Jamila, who is Protege's exec assistant. Big up Jamila. I'll just say, yo, Jam, can you pics for me, please? I'ma just try. That it's very recently I start get some little pictures of myself come and say, yo,
you always behind the camera.
yeah, but like I say, yo, man, I'm not proof, send me the there. So let me at least have something so I can just put away, you get me? Yeah.
So what was like the most impactful place like experience abroad that you had? Was it Ethiopia? Because I saw that you did a photo book.
Yo, Ethiopia was just interesting because I guess you know that was the first time in Africa. And like it's just so much to take in, like you know when you have got enough of them country, you have got country where it's like white people, like
Europe,
thing. So you're a minority. So it's like probably the first time I go somewhere outside of the Caribbean where it's like a black people dominant place and you don't know. You come from Jamaica where Rasta is a thing and like you go over there where enough man aspire to go. So it's just a lot of things where you grow up and I see. It's like you finally get to like put it there. So your Ethiopia did really interesting, you get me? Like, and I guess probably the most interesting thing is like how down there, so you know everybody will sing songs about Selassie and Selassie is God to Rastafari culture, but over there to them it's just a politician. So you have some man over there with hate them man. Them man they're just a politician. Like how would I have a Buster Manti or a Norman Manley? That to them, not for them. You have some people who rate him and you have some people who hate the man, you get me?
So wait, are you a Ras?
No, I'm not a Ras.
Oh, so I was wondering how that would impact your
Those conversations sound interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean, thankfully, everybody in our crew is really open-minded. So I never really saw any conversations where there was any confrontation like that. But it definitely would have been interesting to see what kind of argument that is. And it kind of color your mind when you come back here and people is like, yo, so I say I got not for talk no about anybody thing, but like them people that did actually have that money as a political leader and they did make decisions where obviously some people never really did up to today, and like it's easy for you over here so for adore the man, yeah, and you're within your right to do so.
Yeah.
But also you can't deny the experiences where some of them people they have.
Mm.
Cause imagine if someone just come and say, yo, Donald Sangster, my God. I'd be like,
What the fuck?
So it was really interesting, you know, and it's a really place with a really interesting and rich history.
Yeah.
You get me? It's like one of the countries where never ever yet get colonized, and just
You see that in the people though? Like
yeah,
you see a
you see it in other people. Them really proud of that,
where them come from.
and them very militant, meaning like them organized. Like probably one of the clearest things we remember from I go over there is like, yo, imagine all a bus stop here, so them man there line up a bus stop, line. No crowd. You have a bus stop and everybody line, and when the bus come, people just go in there and then they wait for the next one. And like man, I say, yo, that level of order there is like I say, yo, imagine like I say, imagine if that could have gone to Jamaica. You get me? And it's not like Ethiopia is not much richer economy than Jamaica, so it's not like we can just set poverty, cause way more youths you drive down this and you say youths just are walking on the street barefoot and them thing there, and you have refugees who can't even talk English, but still all of them have manners. And like, you know, at Jamaica, you know, if you are there somewhere and you see like a group of people and you're around a group of people, y'all know say subconsciously I gotta keep on and check your pockets and them thing there. Like, and even though this is a country where have people where needy and them thing there, it's not overwhelming, it's not like there's a broke people, but you notice when you go over there, even when they're begging, manners and respect and patience and all of them things.
Yo, I see man collect money at Jamaica and drop it on the floor.
Exactly, no, none of them things there. All of them.
The story when my brother box food. One come and said like, you can't get a bills for a juice. Granted, never have no money at that. But
man want a meal deal after
Thirsty.
That's not something you see.
No man, it's crazy, bro. You just see the level of self-respect the people them have for themselves, no matter what position them in. And you definitely see like it's a regal thing. So I definitely see why Rasta align themselves with them things. Because the people them have pride. And definitely forgot and see that, it definitely did leave a positive impact on me.
So what are some of like the drawbacks of this lifestyle? Like, I will talk about so far as like you get to see all these places, but in terms of even how it affects your personal relationships, being gone for months at a time, stuff like that. So what are some of the drawbacks?
I'll just like, when you have a 9 to 5, you see me, you're gonna miss things, you see me?
Yeah.
Like when you're gone, like I think this summer was probably one of the first summers that's in Jamaica since 2014. So I consecutively miss summer, miss party, I miss, you know, my parents' birthdays, you know, my girl, I can't spend time with her in them time there.
Yeah.
You know, enough things like, you know, and like people will, you know, like people who are important to you, they will be going through very like life important things that you don't want to be there for, like friends get married and friends might die, funeral keep while we're gone, and you know you can't be there, you get me, you're there far away, and sometimes, you know, words don't always feel like enough to you know, you just there somewhere and somebody say, yo, the funeral I keep, and all you can say is you can't make it, so sometimes you definitely will feel sometimes, you know, you just don't say you feel away and them thing there.
So how you try to make up for those times?
You know, so when I come back, I try to definitely be conscious about spending time with people who, you know, important to you, because you miss out on a lot. So, you know, you have to try and make up the time and be back around them and thing, and you know, people them who you cherish, you bring back something for them, is it me?
Yeah.
Like, is it me? You go to Ethiopia, you bring
Now
back
your girl's supposed to love
you.
you still.
Yeah. Yo, my girl, she prefer quality
quality
time. So even though when you bring the gifts, them she always love them, cause I think I'm very good at getting gifts, but I'm sure she would trade all of those things for quality time, is it me? And touring tiresome, brother. You see me, like a lot of people can say the nice thing like, yeah, yo, this is the hotel we met in today, but enough people don't see like you tour upon a tour bus last tour I do, it was in a car because the tour bus was full. You know, they had all the band and engineers on one bus. So then they have to rent like a Dodge. And one day I did 12 hours in a car. You see me? 12 hours in a car when you come out, your back a hurt.
And then you know work good.
Yeah man, and then you gotta say, alright, I'm gonna take a sleep now, and them say, oh, we have a 10-hour drive tomorrow. So a 3-hour sleep you gotta get after you do 12-hour drive, then you work at the show, then you go back, then you rush and then you bathe and then you get 3 hours and you do 10 hours in the car again. Them thing there, brother, yo, like when you not get sleep on them thing there, bro, them thing they near way at like your mental resources and you can just feel like an animal.
So how you recharge?
How you recharge, boy?
Especially even on, well maybe not on tour, but that's how you recharge from that in general.
I mean, I guess when I come meet somebody, you know, like my life for one game, so enough time I'm gonna come back. Like say if me I reach back January 1st, me tell people say me I reach back January 6th. And just touch it well quiet, and just spend a week, you know, sleep uninterrupted, build one game, watch show thing there, and then when we're ready to start socialize with people, then you see me? You interrupt. But enough time would all just out of respect, you know, like sometimes you tell people you come back the first, you have a man will message you, yo, you reach back, yo, I might try to get that something done. You see me? Like some people don't really understand personal space, so you have to kind of do the self-care thing, you see me? Yeah.
Yeah, you know what great boy used there is that you have all these experiences, but you don't keep it to yourself. Because I notice you even do creative coaching.
Yeah.
So, like try and go into that, like
why you saw the need to impart knowledge on other creatives?
Alright, well, you know, I am the life that I have been able to have because of photography and videography, you know, I consider it to be a very blessed one, you see me? Yeah. And it brings enough joy in my life. And you know, like even though I have not first-hand experience not being able to like pursue creative passions, I see people will go through that, bro, and like honestly, it's something when I see people that go through it, and I say, yo, I can't imagine I go through this. Like it's not a nice feeling. Like we can't see how it make people feel, and like me, part of just being grateful for what I'm there is like if me can find a way for bring as much people through the door. I'm willing to do it, you get me? And why I'm trying to do the creative coaching thing is that, you know, like every day or at least once a week somebody will be in my DM and say, yo, you know, I have a friend who just start photography and but I love for you to talk to him. And like, so me do it, you know, like I don't have a problem. Sometimes people call me and I sit down and like strangers, me up on the phone and like, oh, alright, you can get this, you can do this or whatever. Because I just knowledge better. Like enough things where me know, they get for free from other people. You see me? And then
so fuck up for you, not one.
Yeah, so I believe in a way to give back them thing, yeah, because just like I'm tell you, say, Matthew, give me the job. If somebody never deal with me with them level of kindness there, I could not be where I am today. So I definitely believe in paying it forward, you see me? And you have enough. Can I curse on the podcast?
Definitely. I don't know.
But yeah, you have enough pussy all in the place, bro. Already, you see me? And like, it's like, me don't want people if you grow up to feel like you have to be a pussy or if you be a creative, you get me? Like you don't have to go that route there. Me try to do them things so people can sit and say, even not for even get my own ratings, but if somebody can say, yo, Yannick successful and if he's not an asshole. Maybe me can be successful and I don't have to be an asshole, you see me? I don't have to fuck over anybody, I don't have to be sneaky, I can be upfront, I can be good, so I try to lead with that example there. So everybody, me feel like it will reach a better Jamaica, you get me? We can do something like this. Me have a podcast and I can come and reason and I don't feel like, yo, them one there. You see me?
Yeah,
get me.
But you want to have a podcast.
And like, I go to co-work, I'm watch the other podcasts, I'm participate, I'm there, and them thing there, it bolsters the creative community, which at large, it benefit all the individuals and the whole. You get me? Legitimize it. if me I do a podcast by myself, everybody are gonna be like, yo, what the hell that money I do?
But when you
But
see
5
people on the
podcast people are gonna say, yo, that thing ya move.
Yeah.
So when me say other people, it just say, yo, this thing great. Cause now if somebody want put a podcast on radio or a thing, it's legitimate. Like a man can say, oh, this podcasting thing, me see what it want. So it help. It give everybody opportunities.
Yeah.
And when the industry grow, everybody eat a food, you know. Because if you say, alright, we'll get bigger, we're gonna need somebody for the production. Somebody else get a work. You get me? We need somebody for write the script. Somebody else get a work. You see me? That's how soca make them thing, you know. Because that's how why government will give soca a little bit more leeway than dancehall. Because that's how one of the things that women say. Me believe in a dancehall and thing, but soca, it give enough people work. If you look on it every year on road march, you have people that want to do the barrier, you have people that want to do the drinks, people that want to do the bus, makeup, costume, makeup. Like if you have a makeup thing, you know, say, them time you come in, you make bare food, and that's economy, bro. So if you can do them thing even in the creative community and say, yo, everybody get a food card, even creatives have to hire creatives. You get me? So they just see it as a long game, bro.
So you feel like being around, cause Protege, me see him as a man who is very similar like that. He's a man who is not afraid to give like youth a chance. It's not, like even how you got the word.
True.
You see me? So you feel like being around him kind of impart that type of thinking.
Definitely. He is wise because to me, because you know, like enough people, when I try to load up the one age, but enough people would think of like Protege like in his 20s or anything.
A big man.
That man is a big man, is over 30s, but he have a very youthful energy. Because I understand say creativity organically come from you.
We have like a father figure type style, but because even the way he interact with Savannah and Lila, them is almost like a father-daughter thing for
that's the vibes when keeping of young people around him and then young people
more big brother. But even me like just
a look from the outside. Man, there's a vibes like that, bro. And like when you have young people around you, that's how you refresh yourself and keep your ideas fresh, you get me? If you use a big man say, I'm not a power with no youth, that's how you got that's a quick way to get stale. But when you're there around young people, you see me get ideas from Savannah and Lila, Ike and all of these young people, when have young people produce for him, it helps him to generate new ideas and still be current, you get me? So any day you feel like you can stay current without the mass of people that define what is pop culture and current young people, you're in trouble. So we definitely get that song from him.
Previously you were saying that you get a lot of joy from being a creative director, videographer, photographer. To me that sounds like you should be a lot of balls. You see me? It really does. And a lot of people in, I guess, the creative industry being taken advantage of. How did you get advantage and I guess how did you deal with that?
Oh bro. I mean up to now I will still get taken advantage of, bro. It's a learning thing, you see me? You'll never always know all of the schemes that people come with, cause just like how we are being creative, you have someone like get more creative with the scheme them and the game them, so it's a running game. But I mean, like early in my career, like before me as a creative director or anything, remember me I used to like do like little party videos. So you know you do a party video, get the man promoting party keep him say, yo, me appear after the party. After the party keep, man number delete, man not signing for MSN again, you can't reach them, all sorts of foolishness. You get me? And then little things you learn, like the greatest thing is that you kind of start to hear, like just like you will kind of hear and say, know how. Like if you talk to a girl or if a girl talk to a guy or a guy talk to a girl, them can pick up if somebody's serious based on certain things. And it's just like with a client, when a client do certain things, it's like I say, that man is not serious. Or that man I try to pull a fast one. So
you can see it from before.
So experience and enough else will teach you how to notice the people who have got do certain things, certain cues. Like you'll have someone who say, yo, alright, for start that job, I'm gonna take like a 50% deposit. And I said, no, we don't need a deposit, but I just vibes and things. Red flag.
Just vibes. Just vibes.
Vibes can't use bad
Just
names.
pay it in full. Red flag. Alright, done with that money. So yeah, I mean it still happen. I drive go to Ocean one time for do a work and a man say yo a hotel room there if you reach there. You go to a hotel, the guard say, me don't know who you be. You see me? Man, I say, yo, I pay after the show, say, me never remember, so me tell you that, and all sorts of things, you get me? So, even me, my big grey back self, still a collect L's, so, you see me, you can't run from them forever, but you just get better at spotting them from afar, and you just, you see me? Yeah.
So yo, like, I guess I was saying, people know you a lot for your concert photography. So what is it about that attracted you?
Alright, so
I love it so much.
I think I just always was passionate about music and I love me's a big music fan and I love how music tie into Jamaican culture and things. Yeah. And I used to go Sumfest with my father who used to shoot Sumfest. Yeah. And he used to put the camera in my hand and say, yo, shoot some things. Let me just go and learn the thing. And I was always excited to go Sumfest come and get to see certain artists we would never see, like we're going to see Lil Wayne and a whole heap of artists, Neo and them thing there, and you as a little Jamaican youth, you say, yo, we get to see them artists here, and then you find yourself when you shoot, it's almost like the excitement you have for see that artist here, come out in how we can frame it, you get me? So concert was always just, it was just a lot of things to figure out, lighting change, the artists that move.
Yeah, because it's very frenetic, not only now, especially now you have to be vying for spots with other photographers.
I realize you get very popular now.
Yeah.
Concert photography, so
man.
You still, as it evolving, you still have a love for it, or no?
I love it. It's my favorite type of photography by far. I love it. If I could shoot a concert every day, I definitely would. I guess that's why tour work for me.
I hate concert photography.
I love it. It because you never know where you're going to get. Yeah. So that's the thrill of it. You don't know if you're going to get crappy lighting, you don't know if you're going to get great lighting. Especially if you work with a different artist, it's new moves, it just me have a short attention span, you get me? So I don't really like long stretched out projects where it's the kind of same monotonous thing. So concert photography is the complete opposite of that, where things just happening and it just very extremely engaging for me, and it's extremely rewarding, and it's something we really love. So it's just something where I'm have a passion at being better at it. You get me? Yeah.
So most recently you were you shot at Sumfest and at Buju concert.
Yeah.
How was that, Buju, especially Buju?
Yo, the Buju was awful. It was awful. Awful, brother. Awful. That's the worst press pit I've ever been in. Ever.
Right. We never expect that.
Big up solid agency. But God, them give me the work and thing. I mean, not speak ill about them, but me still have got to be honest as somebody who want look and get the honest, yo.
What's so about it? It's awful.
Well, yo, I have an all access production pass for do what I do, and you'll have security there. What things that me I try running from Buju, and I said, bro, that's the last thing me I try do. Me get paid for there, and me I try make my customer them happy, my client them happy. So dog, but there is this thing where right now we just call the Buju effect. It's a me rate Buju, top respect for Buju, but just through Buju out, bro, it's any way I work or I shoot or anything, from Buju reach out there, so and everybody brain just turn off. Everybody brain turn off and everybody just get dark and everything that was working before stop work. You see me? Everything I'm going easy before, the press pit around and all the artists them go on stage. They go on stage and come off everything jiggy. Yeah. Would you come out, all security turn dark. All security we're good with a pussy hole. Everything just fall apart. The camera stop work. Man, I say, yo, Massa!
A beer cross.
Because me even book, me even get a couple tours there have been shows where he's on that Protos on too, and the same thing. I get paid for shoot some fest or anything. I just went just to, I mean, they managed to get a band and thing, I mean, they just got just out of, just a pure love.
So you ever seen none of the madness play with the 60?
Yo, yeah, actually, I was like really front on stage, tired as hell. But yeah, man, me say when them lock it off because me say, what happened? Me say Javi run off stage. And then I said all of the goons them run to the other side of the stage cause a fight broke out, you know. That's how enough people never know them they try to quench it because when them come off a stage, me think like Javi did up on stage, must say side chat Chronicler. So Chronicler goons them come from the other side of the stage and then when Javi cut and go off, the man them go, you just see them run behind the drum riser them and then frenzy start like side stage and then that's when officer say yo
lock off this.
Because we done here extension if I fight and I go fight and not touch no stage.
I never know that yeah. But those things sometimes they just treat it out once a late and just say yo.
No, like officer them did a hold it and then they try to make the thing
but
finish.
The fight,
but them did already overtime so when you're done, say man I misbehave when you get them leeway. When them I go lock it off, you get me? It was really unfortunate because I really that me didn't want to see. You don't want to see Chronicler and squash. Yeah man.
Talking Twitter now. So really what we want to we're going to just the overall
power of social media massive property.
True.
Because
stillness.
Yeah.
As recently?
Not so
stillness. Recently though it's like the people commenting on things and they pushing officials in other places to actually get things done. For example, the pedestrian crossing thing. I see that you have a little outrage. Next morning I wake up, I hear them chat about it on radio.
Yeah, man.
Then now, the next day after that, I see the man I lick down the wall. You have the thing with the brother, a drift. I drifting on the road and but I say you feel strongly about that.
Vex man.
I see you send up again.
Vex man, that's a send her up man. Yo, Vex.
So what I did, so before we get into that dog, what's one you feel like there is a power in Twitter or we just have an inflated sense of like importance? We think it's just happening because we say so.
Yo, honestly bro, and traveling helped me realize that too.
Yeah.
The power is in the people, bro. The power is honestly in the people. You see, if you all go a country like France, bro, them people that grow historically, they revolt for anything, bro.
Yeah.
Anything. If they work too long, they must strike. If they don't get enough pay, they must strike.
Yeah.
If they don't get enough food, strike. The man them strike for anything.
Yeah.
Every time we go over there, strike are gone. and Jamaica, we have a problem with being able to galvanize together and do that. You see me? You can't expect everybody to strike because some people don't have the resources to endure them thing there.
Yeah.
But yo, even the people who do have the resources to do so, we're too busy I say, boy, it not affect me, you know, so yo, me just do my thing, you know, dog.
True.
So the power is always with the people and me think say governments, bro, them benefit off of the fact say we're divided and we're too busy point fingers versus one another instead of coming together as a unified force and making people know say yo certain things can't go on and we're not stand for it no longer and we got air on the dirty laundry out.
But on the flip side of that no, you could have said it never work. Because the man them sets and fix the pedestrian crossing. All they do is the people take it and use it as a shortcut. The brother who are drifting in the middle of the road, them carry him up and carry him and make him apologize and get a slap on the wrist. It wasn't even him a drive, we'll find out later say yo. So is it really working?
I mean I think there is progress, you get me? To me there is even a good thing in small progress. Like, you know, like
so does the fact that them evil make him apologize if you say that is progress?
I mean, it never really reached the finish line.
Yeah.
But we're starting to realize, people are starting to realize now that we can make change by raising our voices. That we don't reach the point yet where we're reaching the finish line in terms of the actual consequences. But I'm sure people are starting to say, yo, we did a complain about the media here, you know, or we did a complain about stainless, you know, and something happened. So people are gonna start to realize, more time I gonna start talk up for them things, you know, come here tired, cause this is, if people don't see progress, people now gonna be motivated for anything.
Sure.
But when you see progress, even if it's small, they're gonna say, yo, make we keep do that something, yeah. Yeah, that's
I was saying with the bench thing, I never said no progress, so I was pretty bad.
No, I'm gonna tell you, I think I wouldn't say there was progress in that situation per se, but that situation sparked something.
Yeah, because now you see like
other
Jamaica,
situations.
the constabulary force coming out and saying, can take your videos, but it'll be much more helpful to actually have a report and coming on Twitter saying that.
Them released the little mobile something too.
They also removed the guy from being the traffic
Yeah,
whatever.
the
One that make him apologize, them take him from the position.
Effective immediate.
Never put the man was saying with the arrest the car.
Them can't find
That man there.
That incident did get you so riled up, cause me know as a man even right now, you seem very thought out and you collect yourself for it, but that's your sex and run up the girl now. You want the thing to just rile you up so that.
Alright, yo, you see, all the way are Jamaicans and we don't know like how Jamaicans you see me? And like, you know what
you have the dark chip.
Yeah, you know you have the dark chip, so you don't know say you have a line, but yo, upon our levels, it's almost like, yo, the man never crash into nobody, granted.
Yeah.
But like when we look on something like that, I'm gonna say, alright, suppose my mother did a drive.
Yeah.
And she said,
and the first part of the video, rightfully so them almost
hit
somebody have to kind of swerve out the way.
And I say, alright, suppose somebody will meet my mother, my father, anybody. Suppose me I say, that man decide to drive in front of my mother that day there. And crash into my mother and my mother dead. You see me? Is that me I say, I don't really think things in terms of, alright, the man brought the law, nothing never happened, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
Is that when now you see things like that, my lord, and like
when you get the result,
when people get away with the law, bro,
it's
not even just that person just get away, you know, it compromises your safety.
Yeah.
So to me, it's a disrespect to me when them carry the man there and run joke and apologize and people are go online and take the thing for joke. And to me, it's not a joke thing. Because I know say if that man they crash into your mother, if somebody crash and a video and you see that man they come on TV and a kiki with police and your family gets injured and in the hospital, you're not gonna find that funny. Not that you're gonna upset. And probably you'd go on one big rant where you tell everybody who are laugh after the video you have to suck them mother and all of them things there.
Yeah.
So when me say them things there, bro, me not think about myself, me think about all of my fellow man. And when you say the structure that is supposed to protect you, when you see them turning into a mockery of that, that to me is not no time for yo, I was just trolling, bro. Like I said, dog. Like
just like how the thing sparked the bus coming off of the road, it could have the AMG video could have sparked somebody say, yo, make me do this too.
Exactly.
And then them getting them clear
2
problem.
days after that, but see a man do the same thing.
Exactly. And there's two more videos of him been doing it. So must have a video from up here like near where Benson Ford in there. The man that spin out there.
That video
and then I say it's an old video, bro. So if you are gonna come online and you try to make lulls and joke, I'm gonna tell you about your mother. Because if you just come out of a place where you're not thinking about no progress. And people like you are helping turn the thing in a puppy show.
People like you.
Yeah man, you eat pasta?
Yeah, of course, and you can't stop me. You ever that? I see them talk about something about pasta gay and them something.
And certain drinks.
And certain
like
drinks.
Sorry beer and them things.
Like we get the joke behind it, but at the end of the day, like man say, yo, me not care. Alright, truth be told, like a martini tastes good, but if they bring it out in like a martini glass, I talk about me. I'm probably a pour it in the next class.
Yeah.
if me I be honest, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm not really try. Two fingers. I'm not trying to do that. So I'm like, boss man, yo, bring a cup and just drink it same way. So, but at the end of the day, like bro, like me no business, like me I go a bar and like me I tell the man, say, yo boss, I sorry beer, no man, I say sorry beer. Me say sorry beer. Sorry for the thing, bad man. I want to think tastes nice. Love is it.
So you ever have a story like that where they must go on bar and someone like one move that they want video you?
Yeah, I'm going, you see my friend for him birthday, I'm order milk martini. Come here and say, no sir, I've never had a martini. So I said, I'm going to try it, yes sir. Is it because a man, when I go out, I like for other things where me can't make.
Yeah.
Or things where I won't normally do.
Yeah.
But try, you see?
Yeah.
As the thing reach the tail, I stole on bridge. Beer video like that shine. Snapchat reach my IG reach everywhere. Me I say dog, it's what I'm doing. Yeah, man, business. That is unreal rules, dog.
That's me would have, but me not gonna judge a man if you don't do that. Like, you don't care.
But you know so funny enough, you know none of the man with clown here. Like if me see other style beer, me a clown.
Yeah, me not get the clown and me say, yo, John Star, I just go and drink. I'm in a business, brother. Like, you see me, I just lie from, like, I say dog, like, me I say, yo, you think semi true, me drink something out of a martini glass, me love, man.
That
Like,
connection.
yeah, like, yo, you eat pasta, so, you see me, you go fuck ass. Like, like,
Oh man, jump and make a connection.
like, how, like, what you see in a pasta would I make a man think that, brother? That's a food, my
Alright,
life.
so with that now, so we'll move from the current situation and we'll say, yo, say people get power through Twitter positively. You feel like Twitter giving too many people a voice, because in a situation like that now, it's so fucking stupid. They say a man gay for drinking fucking wine or martini or eating pasta.
Yeah.
Like, where do you draw the freaking line with Twitter?
That's true. Some, you know, like the thing is, what with the internet now, the internet give every time they can hurry a voice. And no idiot, like bro, it's easy to get online in a dark. If you have right now, you can go digital and you can pay $5,000 you can get a phone with Twitter on it. And you can pay how much, like probably 5 bills and get a week worth of service. And that not so you know you tell me say any little coin I just need 5 reach on my social media and say me I go share what me I think. Think about that, like any of them little gremlin you just get online and say
people could have said we are the fuckery.
Yo,
I just some tree man and watch at
is it me that is the good and that is the bad, is it me
They
because
have their own filter with them.
brother
Take a break up the time and go to somebody case.
is it me? Like social media to me is like a perfect example of like if you did have like telepathy as a power. It does like hear all thoughts and like I say, yo, you know for them thoughts like you can't imagine the type of people you interface on the internet that you like never interface in like real life ever. Good and good, true. Good and bad. Is it me? You can't interface with somebody and say, yo, Chano, but I've never been in a room with a person. Or also you can interface and say, Chano, but I've never been in a room with a person. Yeah.
Well, I think on that note, you know, we'll get some insight into
your mind and all of them things.
Yeah.
So I think
Definitely.
because there are interesting stories, your thoughts on everything.
Give thanks, this was a dope conversation.
Yeah,
you
nice
know
to cover. I hope you guys at home or wherever you're watching and listening.
Anything you want to say to anybody?
Yeah.
Yo, just big up the reasoning, is it me? Big up all podcasts, big up
Big up your
make sure
podcast,
big up Late Night Fire and all of my friend them, is it me? Make sure you follow Reasoning. Make sure them they're on YouTube now, so if you watch this now, and then they're on Spotify and Soundcloud, and they're on iTunes.
Yeah,
they're on iTunes, is it me? So just whatever app you use or whatever thing where you like, just type in Reasoning and you don't know you're gonna find everything where they're on the channel. So just more Jamaican content for your head top, you see me? So just log in and tune in. Yeah.
Thanks again.
Yeah man, anytime. It was great fun, it was great fun.
You left him hanging.
You need to free him that. I need that.
thanks again for coming through. This was a very inspiring conversation.
Definitely.
For sure.
We've opened a lot of eyes as well.
Yeah, hope we
Everybody
can learn
creative
something
works.
from us.
Hope you learned something.
So yes.
Stay tuned.
Line producer, I hope the producer learned something. Yes.
Stay tuned for the Bossa Youth segment with
Yes.
Yeah.
this friend.
But
Bossa
coming
Youth
up
segment
to
up
Bossa
next.
Youth crazy. Crazy.
Nice.
So yeah, this has been Reasoning. Oh.
You're listening to The Reasoning.